Alright, so we are back for our first match. Just waiting for someone to hop in and join us. Actually, I may jump into Dan the Man Rocks game. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so first match. We'll see how this deck goes. I think this hand is keepable. Let's be cordial to our opponent first. So I'm not gonna mulligan. We're on the draw. So one of the things is my computer makes me use like Alt F2 and whatnot to do the steps through. So that's a little bit lame, but we should be fine. So if you hear, if I miss my F6s and all, you can know what's going on. Alright, so we are currently screwed on blue, but other than that, it's probably gonna what? Bolt? Die? Oh, lightning helix. Okay, so most likely we're playing against the America colored. Oh no, this has got to be. Oh, this has got to be some sort of control. I see. All right. Well, let's continue to pay some life off this Horizon canopy and put a Pride Mage into play. An option here definitely would be to destroy that Everflowing. Well, went. Aha! There we go. All right. So, filter lands are a little awkward here because we're not going to be able to cast a mana leak or something like that. But I'm just going to continue to run out Duders because that's what I think is going to be okay here. Hey, our dude actually lives. That's very nice. Alright, so here I think I'm just going to play Noble Higher Up to get in a little bit more damage. Although, actually, I think I'm going to hold back. Lets me keep Bant Charm up and also keep even Mind Sensor up, which might be useful. Don't know if that's correct. Don't know. Maybe I should be playing this deck more aggressively and try and get those 4 points in there rather than 3, but we will see. Alright, I think we have to let that resolve. Besides, we can't really mana leak it anyways. He discards a mountain. Alright. Looks like he might be a bit flooded here. Cannot quite tell. And I think I'm just going to run out of Mind Sensor here. Let's add white, add white, and there's one. I mean, if I've kept mana up, I might as well play these threats out. So we may have a counterspell, but cannot really play around that right now. Just want to keep beating. Alright, cool. Our dude resolves. Okay, and this is what I was worried about with Sower of Temptation. I think in this situation, I think running out Noble Higher, I should have done it last turn even now that I think about it, just because the mana is pretty important. In this situation, with Exalted, might as well. He could have Restoration Angel here, so I think I'm just going to attack with 1. Because that way he can't pick off a dude, which I think would be kind of sucky. So if we had kept that, well, that would be a good reason. Well, in this situation, I think we're just going to blow up his Everflowing Chalice. Because I don't think our mana leak is going to be very good anyways. Although, I should keeping that around, getting another land off, that might have been very good as well. Because now he can play Solemn Simulacrum. which we actually would have been able to mana leak. No, because he would have had the chalice, so perhaps not. Aha, there's a fetch land. That's useful. So we have 5 mana. We could take the Solemn, actually, with Sower, although I bet you he has removal just from how he's playing. But if it's 2 mana, we could spell Snare. No, I think I'm just gonna bash here. Just get in with the Mind Sensor for 3. And just pass. If we need to, we can Bant Charm the Solemn Simulacrum. And we actually have a lot of options open here. He looks like he's getting a little bit flooded, so that's pretty nice. I think I'm just gonna mana leak that. No, actually, I want to keep Spell Snare up as well. So we are going to do it like this. As awesome as it would be, actually, we can probably protect our Sower, so I'm going to let this resolve. I'm happy with that. And taking it with Sower of Temptation is actually going to be really, really awesome. And we will get hit for 2. And end of turn, go get a Hallowed Fountain, because we need blue mana. There we go. Alright. And another land that's really quite useful. So we'll play that. And we will cast Sower. So blue from white. Yeah. Having to keep Horizon Canopy around for mana purposes does kind of suck. We have taken an awful lot of damage off it this game. Alright, and it doesn't look like he has removal for the Sower, so that's really quite awesome. And yes, that is certainly going to get mana leaked. I really like how we're looking in this game right now. So we could have like a Spell Pierce maybe. That would be, or a Spell Snare. Alright, there we go. We got the game. Excellent. Alright, so it looks like we've got a blue-white. Come back to you. I don't know. I like this view a lot more. Looks like a blue-white-red controlled. I think he just got a little hosed that game. So he's got a lot of removal. So I think Negate and Dispel seem really good to me here. And if he's got those big guys, I do like Sower a lot. Aethers One Canonist, I think, is just not going to be that great against him. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, so let's hopefully win another one. Well, hopefully he's just deciding whether or not to go first. Alright, here we go. I think I'm going to mulligan this hand. It does have a turn 2 Dryad, but it just also requires a lot of stuff to go right in order for that to go, plus our lands are just not that optimal. Yeah, I'm very happy I did that because this hand is much, much better. Alrighty. And another Noble Hierarch, that's quite nice. So we'll go Marsh Flats for a Temple Garden, pay some life, and put that bad boy into play. So no Lightning Helix is out of him here. And, okay, Everflowing Chalice. Situate Step is a little awkward to draw. So I could throw down Misty. I think he has to have board sweepers, but I think I'm gonna play out my hand here. Yeah, I'm just gonna play out my hand. So we'll go get the Hallowed Fountain. Yes, we'll pay some life. Okay, good. And green and white. And your turn, my friend. So he could have a Day of Judgment here, which would be really, really bad. And that looks like what he's going to do. Oh, no, just a Solemn. Okay. That is more than fine by me. So we can expect potentially a Inferno Titan this coming turn, which is not great. But what he does with this Solemn will tell us a lot, I think. So stack all my Exalted triggers. I think if he blocks, he may be digging for something. Oh, but we'll see. So he's got that, and you know what? I don't need the Lance. I'm just going to play the Horizon Canopy and just immediately pop it to go get a card. And a Snapcaster Mage with no targets. That was one of the things I was a little worried about with the Snapcaster Mages. We just don't have a high mass of instants and sorcery, so maybe they should be more Quasali Prime so more 3 or 4 drops, some more impactful cards later in the game. Although, I mean, really, he's like a 3 drop at max, so... okay, Compulsive Research. So he's still digging for his big dudes. So that's good to see. So next turn I think we'll throw down a Stirring Wildwood, so we can keep our beat. So I like that a lot. But let's go to battle with the Pride Mage. Wouldn't surprise me if he has a Lightning Helix here or something of that nature, which would be very poor of him. No, looks like could be a Path to Exile. No, it looks like he's just out of removal. So I think I'm going to throw down the Stirring Wildwood just so that potentially we can get some more beats on. So I just can't see him not having some sort of big creature at this point. It's another issue. Both of these lands are going to come into play tapped. So that'll cost, yeah, again, fetching. Oh, he didn't have double red, so now here comes the Inferno Titan, I would guess. Or not, I guess. Okay, Edge is 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so he could activate Colonnade, but my dude's too big anyways. So I think we're just going to battle here. And maybe 23 lands is even too many with the Hierarchs and with such a low curve. But considering we have had mana issues in this one game, I can't say too much. Path. 7 minutes. Alright, so we're not going to screw him off of anything really. Yeah, so I think I will just take the land from him and say thank you very much. And go and get another blue source, I think. Guess we'll throw down a Colonnade and call it a turn. Again, this Snapcaster Mage essentially being a 2/1 flash is not the greatest thing. No, that's not going to be very effective. So I could attack with a Stirring Wildwood here, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I think my Noble Hierarchs, I couldn't hit with Colonnade, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leave 2 up for Mana Leak potentially. Don't have any other action. Colonnade's going to get in for a lot more. Yeah, I kind of like that. Plus I can leave Edge up. So we'll go blue, white, 1, 2, and